to be able to do that. It makes it easy to play quarterback when you can feature a guy like this that's fast, big, and strong.
On the move at the 30. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain. And this setter downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a 1st down. The Huskers come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, running back on the move. They finally make the stop at the big run. Is ready to move those sticks for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
This one's right there.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Gets away from one, finds room. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. 1st guy couldn't get him, 2nd guy finally did. When you're called Corn Huskers, you're like a big red thrashing machine, and you're going to get it done on the ground.
Just going to chew up the ground yards. Just going to eat you up, play physical, be different. And that's what Nebraska fans want. Throw back to the old days, the glory days, and they want some of that here in this recent history.
Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. This time it's complete. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They'll give him 4 yards on the carry. It's down at the 8-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Rayola. He makes a grab. And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet. The terrain gets rough.
I'm playing in like in a Dynasty. I'm playing like in a how to call it, like a Dynasty. Yeah. It's like an online Dynasty. People I don't know. Well,
from inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 45.
Well, I don't. Well, I kind of know, but I don't. So basically, yeah, it's like it's like you play 14. You play like one game a day. Well, not even a day. You play like every 48 hours, kinda.
Organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was in that last one.
Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long, looking deep down the right side. He's got it at the 20, and he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Warhawks. Quarterbacks love receivers that can get separation, but that amount of separation is a little excessive.
The Dynasty is like, how can I say it? Well, it's really like 15 weeks.
defense can't keep playing.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And the returner will be knocked down.
Yep, and so everybody got their own team. It's like, I think like 30 teams. Yeah, so everybody got their own team.
Up front doing their job, opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive.
And we know that this is
So I'm trying to make it to the playoffs right now.
They want to be the most physical team on the field.
And I'm the number 11 team in the country.
They're going to run it.
Damn.
I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Trying to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Scanning the field, it's Rayola. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The marker is at the 35, and they need to get it there to convert 3rd down. Quarterback checking off. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Looking down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
And on that 3rd down play, there just wasn't any timing between the quarterback and his intended target. As a result, ball falls incomplete, setting up 4th.
And the Huskers need to pick it up on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. With the catch, it's Boyd. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. The Cornhuskers want to crank the tempo.
That's an awesome effort by the receiver there because he didn't have the 1st down once he caught the pass. He had to be able to make a guy miss. And with his athleticism and skill, he's able to do that. And as a result, fresh set of downs for the offense.
Finds space on the right. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. Here's the snap, looking to throw.
Oh!
Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. Never a good time for a turnover, but it always seems a little worse when you're about to knock on the door of the end zone.
No doubt about it. And it's this area of the field, Reese, where your execution really has to be great. Because down in the red zone, the windows to throw into it for a quarterback are smaller, and they close a lot quicker. So you really have to be on the same page as your wide receiver. And that time, the offense and the QB simply wouldn't.
On 2nd down, looking again to throw. Good completion on the out. They make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the 1st quarter.
I really had some interesting shots today. No. Yeah.
We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the 2nd. They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29.
But I got to record it though on UDIS. I got to record it on UDIS.
A little lucidness, a little power, and he's got the 1st down. And the Warhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
That's it. Prove it, man.
They're getting this guy lathered up. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. The inside handoff. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And if I'm the running back, I'm going, listen, hold on. Can you give me something? Can you give me some space to try to make somebody miss and not have another guy right next to me? I'm giving the offensive line an earful. I need some holes, need some space up front. They got to do a better job.
And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Looking to move it through the air. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Now on 2nd down. looking to throw. This time he's got his man. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A first down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. Grabs behind the line, it's Cole.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Off the play fake.
Yes.
And the rush will get to him at the 25. Tough linebackers getting after quarterbacks. The Huskers have a rich tradition of that.
Yeah, and you think about the black shirts, and you hear that if you're a Nebraska fan, you know exactly what that means. Guys that...
That ball is intercepted at the goal line. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball
That's
back.
good right there.
It's so nice to see defenders squeeze that pigskin. A lot of times, in great position, you see them there to make the play, but there's a reason they play defense. Not this time. Great job securing the interception.
Thrust that arm out. That's a way to get some breathing room. He's got 5 out to the 9-yard line. The Huskers headed quickly to the line. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Second down coming up. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Back to throw, it's Rayola. Feeling some heat. Makes his connection. Open space at the 25. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Fresh set of downs after the completion.
Tomorrow, what's tomorrow?
Looking to go up top on first down. Fires toward the target. He got a hand in there. Knocks it away. Incomplete.
This defense is heating up. They got an interception in the last possession. You could tell breaking on the football really, really well. Seeing where the quarterback's throwing it. Going to try to get it. Got another hand on it. Almost had another interception.
What I'm
They'll
doing
spread the
wrong.
defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10.
Huh?
He's looking to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Boyd. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. And the Huskers are moving quickly down the field.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
The sure hands. It's Hall. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down. A new set of downs after the completion. To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. He makes the catch. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. They'll throw it on first down. Deep shot for the end zone.
Oh.
And that one's going to be over everybody's head and incomplete.
What's that?
Overthrowing an open guy like that, that is just a kick in the gut for this team.
He wants to throw it again. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10.
Thank you.
Looking to throw, it's
And the
Rayola.
got you too.
Me?
He makes the catch.
Timeout
Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. They'd hope to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical. Understanding
I just be trying to be confident.
Ball's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle.
Safest thing to do.
Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
I want to make another milkshake. Yeah, that thing was good.
Once on 4th down, can they do it again? He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the catch past the sticks. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Husker!
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. From inside the 10, here he comes. UL Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Well, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it.
Oh, he gets downfield with a big catch. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. So that big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. They'll try again on 2nd down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He'll take another shot here. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. They got it. It's blocked. Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Guys, it's been an entertaining first half and not a lot of time left to put some more points on the board.
No, but you got this possession right here to maybe go into the half tied up. So good first half, but a great way, Jesse, to end this first half.
Yeah, you'd love to take that momentum into the 2nd half. Listen, this offense practices 2-minute every single week for this exact situation. They'd love to be able to go generate a few more points before taking it into the locker room.
Looking for a deep man. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Looking downfield, it's Raiola. He's not afraid to go deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that. You can show your exotic looks. You can get the pass rush going. Everybody on the back end expecting throw. And that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Grabs it inside the 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
The give from the gun. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, time for everyone to take a deep breath and digest what we just saw in Lincoln. Toughest job inside that stadium right now might just be the scoreboard operator after all. Downs and touchdowns. Big plays have defined this one, thanks to two of the best receiving core in all of college football. Let's see if these defenses can adjust and make the necessary chess moves.
And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. Going to the run to start this second half. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And that ball is picked off. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32.
That's a bit of a gut punch for the offense because you went in at halftime, you made your adjustments, you're feeling good about your game plan coming here in the second half, and right away
Throws for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Nebraska.
That is exactly what most offenses will do. Big momentum play. My defense creates a turnover. I'm being aggressive. I'm going for the big score, the big play down the field. They get rewarded. They get the big passing touchdown.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Will Monroe has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I'd have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. I'm sure we're going to better route.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Lofts one high indeed. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Look, that interception is not the quarterback's fault. It's those dumb coaches who are putting him in the game.
Putting him in that position in the first place, right? I'll tell you what, let's give the defenders some credit here. I think, Reese, he just wanted the ball more. He did a great job in coverage, watching the QB, anticipating the receiver on his break. He went up, he plugged it.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Quarterback will audible. Back to pass, it's Raiola. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Husker! And the pummeling has started. Just got a little casual with it and blew the extra point. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He had visions of glory on that return, but he'll step out of bounds at the 29. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
Listen, that wasn't the greatest run in the world, but it was very successful, and you're making them honor the run. And another thing, every time you run the football, someone gets tackled. There's physicality involved in the game. So I like when offenses commit to the running the football, no matter what the outcome is, because those body blows do add up.
Comes out throwing on first down. Quickly to the tight end. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one. The Warhawks are on the move. He's got his man. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. And the Warhawks will have it 1st and 10. He'll just keep slinging it. That's caught. It's Smith. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. The Warhawks have moved it inside the 20. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Caught behind the line. It's Smith. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. It's complete to the left. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, UL Monroe.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get one after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They're lining up to kick it off, and he ought to be able to knock this one anywhere he wants after that extra 15 yards with the roughing the kicker. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. First down here for the offense. Wide out in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion.
They taste this flavor.
What have we got?
Crosses to 35.
Yeah, it's so good.
He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. They'll leave it with him. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra
Like that one?
yards. Great tackle there.
Like it?
The Cornhuskers are in the hurry up.
That's my favorite ice cream.
To throw, it's Raiola. Fires to the tight end.
And tight ends aren't just line up and block guys. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
I love the job in coverage defensively there. A lot of people probably thinking they're going to throw for it short considering what the down and distance was, but they were aware they were able to force the incompletion, and now we got 4th down.
So the offense will go for it around midfield. Quarterback checking the play. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense. UL Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work.
Nice job by the defense. Great pass defense, getting in the lanes, doing a really good job understanding they were going to throw the football in this 4th down. They played it well. Incomplete pass. Defense turns to offense.
And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. He'll do it himself. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
You know, as a quarterback, when you're doing this zone read play, you got to read that defensive end. And if he crashes down hard inside to take the running back away, right away you know now you're keeping the football. Nice job by the quarterback.
And he get him on the ground. He picked up about 4 yards, and the ball
That's a good
spotted at the
tackle.
10.
I think you run that play so you stay out of third and long. Third and long is not where an offense ever wants to thrive. Third and medium, hey, I'm good with that. So you run that play to make sure you're set up for a good third.
He'll keep it himself. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Warhawks! He's got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game, get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
On to attempt the try. Splits the uprights. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Boise State is in front.
That play big time, good.
And while there's no Kellen Moore out there, this group is fighting. They're up by 7 over New Mexico. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Handoff from the gun. Can't get him to the ground. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16. The Huskers come to the line in the hurry-up. Off play action. Just a short pass to the tight end. At the 40, there he goes. And he's brought down after a huge completion. Talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. First down to start the drive after the break. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game.
There's a difference between being methodical and thorough and slow. They were slow. They got the flag. A first down for the offense. Back to pass. It's Raiola. He put some heat on that one down the middle. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! And once he got loose, it was all over. That'll give him a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
From the gun, looking for a man. Finds his big tight end. He's got the 2-point conversion, and they build on that lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it in style with a 57-yard toss for 6. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. Looking for a productive play on first down. He wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. And just an outstanding return. Takes it back to the 7-yard line. And the Huskers have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Nebraska! And the route is off. push their record to 5-1. The extra point has not been simple, but this one is good.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year.
I might eat all that ice cream tonight.
They'll put the play first snap of the drive from the 25.
You're on the.
They're going to throw it to start the drive. A strike downfield.
So I'm on an eating spree.
Why is it? Got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
We ate a sandwich,
getting set for first
bananas, a milkshake.
He's going to pass.
Tacos.
Gets it out quickly. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36 and leave first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Dumps it to the back. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. After misfiring, it's second down. He's looking to throw. They're setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Ball at the 31, third and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. They want to just keep throwing it. And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback.
Oh!
He's out of bounds at the 6-yard line. Get the ball back and put your offense in business. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Touchdown, UL Monroe. And they add 6 more to the board for that trip to the house.
Yeah, and listen, that is awesome to see the guys continue to fight, continue to keep competing because this game is over. Like, we don't need to fool y'all. We're not trying to get y'all to stick around and improve ratings. Like, the game's over, but you're continuing to fight. You powered in for the touchdown and show your kids that we're going to always fight no matter what the score is.
He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. He had nowhere to go, no place to hide, and they'll knock him down for a loss of 9. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Wants to throw. It's Raiola. Fires to the middle. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Going back to the well, another deep ball.
Yeah.
Incomplete, the long pass down.
They own that.
First down here for the offense. He's looking to throw it. They're trying to get to it. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Line gets set, first down. Looking to move it through the air. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. And the Warhawks want to pick up the tempo.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going back.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Complete to the left. And he's still running after the move. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Warhawks! Like a Thanksgiving turkey, they're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Throws to the wideout. Working that left side. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it, keep getting those stats.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Looking to throw, it's Raiola. Looking for a huge play. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a fourth down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On fourth down, looking to pass. Finds his man, and they convert. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Cornhuskers have it with a 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. Looking to pass inside the red zone. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. After that 5-yard loss, some work to do now to keep this drive humming at 2nd and 15. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing.
Yeah, she said this one.
Dropping back, it's Raiola. Makes the catch. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They can move that thing 1 yard here. That'll probably wrap this baby up. Now on the move. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Husker. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5. That one might have put the finishing touches on this game.
This one is over. Game, set, match. The defense had a chance to maybe kind of keep their team in it, but the offense said, take it to the locker room.
And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone.
What happened?
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
You find it?
This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. UL Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you got a week to figure it out, figure out what your offense is going to be moving forward.
Complete. Smashes through. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. Line getting set on second down. He's looking to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover
unleashes one deep. And is going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs. The offense set for a 1st down play. Quarterback checking off. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Looking down the middle. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. He lets one fly deep. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. One more play to pad the stats. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Ball's incomplete, and that'll do it from here. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this is what's your cup of tea.
More defense optional. He didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, you know, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get just kind of one stop with this many points that was being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis.
Not just folks. Take my shot and you let me yes. Screw you. Stand up for me. It's distance. There's nothing. Thank you.